So we got a web inquiry, and they were getting the certain aluminum apron overseas, and it was difficult for them to get the product they need at the right time, at the right price. So we wanted to try to get this opportunity to get this business, and the price point was a difficult price point to hit. I needed to be able to assemble this in under an hour. 15 minutes of that 1 hour was on a crimping process. That was just a machine. There's nothing that we could do to make that machine go faster. The goal was basically, we had to be able to get our labor targets down to under an hour. So I brought up an idea to the design and build team over there, and they developed a machine that could then crimp this down to under 2 minutes. When you can take 15 minutes and bring it down to 2, then that was a huge deal. This gave us that opportunity to hit a price point, so it allows them not to have to go overseas to bring their product in and pay all those extra charges. It improves their supply chain. We can keep one order on stock for them and just always supply it, so they'll get it faster, at a better price, and a great quality.
Hennig came to us for a couple of reasons. One, we have some experience with automating existing processes, but we're also sister companies. Anytime we have a project that the other company complements, we try to work together as much as possible. The function of the machine is a crimping machine. It crimps the aluminum extrusions to the rubber joint. Basically, the apron cover is a series of aluminum extrusions with a rubber hinge in between. So they assemble them and they crimp it to keep them from sliding laterally. The existing process, although they were very efficient at it, was pretty manual. It was a matter of laying it out and manually crimping each crimp along the sides of a curtain. So what we've tried to do is define a machine that you put a curtain in and it would crimp as it fed through. It's a continuous feed crimping machine. Each curtain has at least 2 rows of crimps, one on each end, and we're doing those at the same time at a continuous feed with this machine. I think the biggest challenge was that as you assemble this thing, it's got this rubber joint in between the aluminum slats. And as you pull it through, it tends to stretch. If you stretch it and then crimp it, it would stretch even more. So the biggest challenge was being able to feed it and try to keep it within its natural state so that it would crimp in its natural state, not extended, not contracted. We do a lot of things together with Hennig. We have a lot of instances where we rely on Hennig for the things that they do well, and they rely on us for the things that we do well, and a lot of that is really helping them with productivity. Hennig has some really good production people. They know where their issues are. They're really good about ferreting those out. They come to us when they need help putting together some apparatus or some equipment to fulfill that need.
Part of our whole making our customers successful mission statement, one category on that is our partners. How do we make our partners successful? And in this case, working with the synergy between AME and Hennig. AME designing this machine to help Hennig's customer is a good example of the partnership of the sister companies making each other successful.